If you're pregnant, now you've got 2 good reasons to quit smoking.
Tam.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. Guys, listen, I'm right in the middle of something.
Oh, Mary, this is really kind of important. You see, Les and I are making our wedding plans, and we have a very big difference of opinion. We were just hoping that maybe a third party could help us come to a solution.
Well, listen, could it wait 5 minutes? I tell you, I'm just finishing up what is probably the most wonderful book I have ever read. And until I finish it, I'm not going to be able to do anybody any good.
Oh, sure, Mary. Fine. Okay.
Mr. Les could use the 5 minutes to come up with a few hundred more people to invite to our wedding.
Well, okay, then. I'll, be with you in just a minute.
Look, Susan, please, don't you understand? It's going to be the proudest day of my life. I'd invite the whole world if I could.
The whole world would be only a couple of more tables. Don't you understand? I hate being the center of attention, that feeling of being on display. Lester, I want our wedding to be private, to be intimate, not a spectacle.
But it's not a spectacle. It's a celebration, a sharing. I once attended a wedding, 600 people, and the love in that room when my parents walked down the aisle. I mean, that's something I want to experience.
Your parents?
Yes, well, my stepmother. My father remarried when I was 10 and 11. And that was a beautiful ceremony, too.
Oh, thank goodness. Plus, we have a guest list of 687 people. Can't we at least cut it down to a number that I feel comfortable with?
All right, what would be the absolute highest number of people that you could be comfortable with?
Counting you and me?
Yes.
2.
Oh, wow.
200?
150.
Okay. Okay, you got it.
Oh, no.
So we have a few hundred curses on our head. You and me could be happy with boils all over us. Come on, let's go to Father and Mary.
Oh, let's plan the menu.
Anything you want.
Oh, goodbye, Mary.
Oh, boy. Okay, guys, how can I help? Guys? Oh, Frank.
Yeah, Mary.
There is a wonderful writer you should know about.
Yeah, who?
He's a friend of Joe's. He's written a terrific novel. I would love for you to read it.
I'm not much on fiction, Mary. I run a newspaper. I deal in facts.
Frank, the wire photo machine's down. We can't get any photos of the avalanche up in Washington.
So? We don't have pictures on file of avalanches? Come on, just go in there, grab one that looks good, slap it in. No one's going to know the difference. They're all white.
Right, Frank.
Mary, where were we?
You were telling me how facts are important to you?
Yeah, I insist on it.
Hiya, Mary.
Joe, the book was everything you said it was and more.
So you'll take it to your publisher friends?
I would love to.
The book was good, huh?
Good. It was great. I mean, he had me right from the beginning. I mean, the narrative was so strong, you know, and I thought it was going to be a book about a drifter, but the way he touched on everybody's lives.
Okay, Mary, so you liked it. Now, don't get goofy.
Hey, Joe, the character of Sarah, that wasn't by any chance you, was it?
Naked to the world.
And through much of the book. She's quite a wild woman, that Sarah.
You will also notice, Mary, that he left her 4 times in only 82 pages.
You think he's going to leave again?
Not this time. This time there's a difference.
What?
You. You are going to sell this book.
Good night, Mary.
Night, Frank.
Snowing pretty bad out there, huh?
snowing?
Tully, listen, I'm a little concerned about you driving all the way home, buddy.
You just want me to stick around and read the pages for Sunday's paper, don't you?
Now, you see that? You try to show a little concern, and right away they jump down your throat.
I'm sorry, Frank. I hate to be so suspicious of higher-ups, but it's a union rule. Now, maybe I will stick around till the weather clears up a little.
Good. The pages are on my desk.
Uh-huh. I got here in the fog this morning. I can get home in the snow tonight.
Tully, there was no fog this morning.
Perhaps not where management resides.
Good night, Tully.
Good night, Frank.
Lawrence has been at that publisher's office for 3 hours now. What is going on there?
Will you sit down? My God. They don't even force laboratory rats to smoke as much as you do.
I should never let him go.
Why? He wrote a wonderful novel. A first-rate publisher is interested.
3 hours, Mary. How long does it take to say, we're going to buy your book, here's some money?
Joe, it's just a little more complicated than that.
What? You've been to these publishers with your books. What goes on in these meetings?
Well, in my case, they sit you down and very pleasantly tell you that your work showed promise. And they tell you a bit about things they felt were somewhat wrong. Our characters weren't fully realized, demonstrating that they completely missed my intent. That they're cretins and wouldn't recognize a good book if one jumped up and bit them on the rear.
Thanks, Mary. I'm just going to run around the room now.
Joe, his book is very special.
Didn't you think yours was special?
Yeah, but his is special in a way that they would buy.
I'm sorry, Mary. It's just that I'm all wrapped up in this thing.
I know.
And there's a lot riding on this. Oh, love isn't fair. At least when you smoke, you know you're going to die.
Joe, a writer just became an author.
You sold it?
Yeah, are you surprised?
Are you kidding? Not for a second.
I knew it. It had to be.
Hey, I got you to thank.
Oh, we both do, Mary.
Oh, this is so wonderful. I can't wait to see it typed on all nice white paper. And listen, don't let them take advantage of you just because you're a new author, okay? The going advance for a first novel is $5,000.
Oh, I better talk to him. They give me 15.
$15,000?
Hey, it took me 10 years to write the thing. That comes out to about 13 cents an hour.
Oh, this is strange. My life's not supposed to go like this.
You know, I came out of the building and it just hit me. Everything just seemed to fit together for the first time. Who I am, what I want, and who I want it with.
Me?
Oh, this is so great.
Well, Joe, where do you want to go first? Huh?
Oh, let's go to dinner. Let's celebrate.
No, I mean after that. Tomorrow, next week. Lay on a black sand beach in Tahiti. Carnival in Rio. Have you ever heard of the Iditarod? It's a dog sled race in Alaska.
Okay. I got some vacation time coming up. Well, a couple of weeks in Tahiti would be nice.
A couple of weeks? And then what? Come back here?
Yeah.
Why?
Lawrence, this is where I live. I got a life in Chicago.
Don't you want to be with me?
Well, yeah, of course I do. But I thought maybe here.
Joe, this is me.
Well, it wasn't like I was making any plans or anything. Times change, people change. But hey, I know how you are.
Then I guess I go alone, huh?
You always did.
I hope this doesn't mean that we can't celebrate tonight.
Of course not. Look, I just got to knock out a couple more things for Frank, and I'll meet you at the Billy Goat around 9 o'clock.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
I'll write to you, Mary.
Joe, I'm sorry.
About what? Forget it, Mary. It's no big deal.
Hey, what do you say you and I go get a drink?
Really, Mary? It's not like he hasn't done this before. I'm used to it. Besides, how long can that guy travel on 15 grand? 40 years? Oh, really, I'm fine. Just go home.
You sure?
Come on, give me a break, Mary.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, Mary.
I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Mary.
You got my phone number.
Mary.
Okay, good.
You got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. When I was down, you just stood there grinning. And I wish that for just one time you'd stand inside my shoes. You'd know what a drag it is to see you.
Well, I just wondered, sure you don't want to go get a drink?
Might as well now.
Watching an adventure movie on a VCR? Terrific. But you're only hearing half the fun until you hear Zenith's Hi-Fi Stereo VCR. With stereo sound